The universe is calling. The world is waiting. To get in the ring. With Show Me State Wrestling.
What's up? You're now watching Show Me State Wrestling with El Diablo Vega.
Oh, main attractions. I heard what you guys have been saying, running around all, oh, Bert Candy, Slammer, they only won because of the Thoroughbreds. That's hot tooey. For real, we won because we tried hard. You guys literally glisten with the blisters of potential, but what you lack is the mental maturity to lock into that potential. That's why you lost. Me, Bert Candy, I've got grit. Slammer, he's got grace. And together, we actually make a formidable tag team. Y'all didn't take us seriously. That's on you. We've only been grinding harder since then too. So we're gonna crush you again. With or without the Thoroughbreds interfering, we're still gonna win. So I'll see you there, Calvin, Kevon, Saturday, squishing you, fat style.
Yo, Show Me State Wrestling. It's your number one brother, your mega brother, the people's bro, and one half of the Show Me State Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Slammer. Along with Bert Candy, we will defend these Show Me State Wrestling Tag Team Championships on April 18th against the main attraction. That's right, the former champions get the rematch. And me and bro Bert, we happily will put the titles on the line because we're defending tag team champions. So what you gotta do, main attraction, is Show Me State Wrestling when Bro Bert and Bro Slam run wild on the tag team division and run wild on you. Yeah!
The Show Me State Tag Team Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Moberly, Missouri, you are going to get some tag team championship action here.
This next match has
The
a
Show Me State
30-minute
Wrestling.
time limit and is
The
scheduled
new
for
tag team champions, Hard Candy, defeating the main attraction.
Lights hit, crowd lit, yes, go time.
Our challengers, weighing at a combined weight of 387 pounds, they are from Kansas City, Missouri. The real Calvin Aldridge and the aerial attraction, James Moore. They are the main attraction.
The main attraction coming out here at MHCC, looking to regain their tag team championship, losing them in Fulton, Missouri to the tag team of Hard Candy, the one and only Slammer and Bert Candy. No matter who wins this match, I will tell you, the Thoroughbreds, I'm sure, are in the locker room watching the monitors, eyeing up both of these teams.
Stand tall.
The main attraction.
Who got next? The main attraction. All eyes locked. That's pure action. Fly too high.
And the defenders.
I pledge allegiance.
Weighing in a combined weight of 480 pounds.
In the United States. Slammer.
They are on the slamming tour.
Brother.
Your Show Me State
Brother.
Tag Team Champions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bert, Candy, and
last month in Fulton, Missouri, we saw this tag team, and I've told you folks, Show Me State Wrestling fans, Hard Candy is not just a delight here in Show Me State Wrestling. These two have been tag teams throughout all of the territories here in Missouri, just taking belts wherever they go, taking the tag team championships from the one and only Main Attraction. This is their first title defense, as Main Attraction has taken their contract obligation of a rematch given to them by the head of Show Me State Wrestling. And I will tell you, after seeing what we saw in Fulton, Missouri, Retro Combat, you have a delight in tag team action here tonight. Hard Candy versus the Main Attraction. Little guitar solo from Bert Candy himself. And now a lucky fan become a Slammer Maniac. The one, the only Slammer. And the Main Attraction not getting any love from this fanfare here in Moberly, Missouri. Looks like Hard Candy there doing a little rock, paper, scissors to see who is first. And it looks like Slammer winning, going up against the one, the only, Calvin Ulrich. Looks like James Moore getting himself some popcorn from a fan. Probably not the best thing to do when you're about ready to go into a competition. There is the bell. Calvin Ulrich, Slammer, about ready to lock up. Slammer getting the fans here all riled up here in Macon, Missouri. Scratch that. Slammer getting all the fans riled up here in Moberly, Missouri. Now stopping Calvin Ulrich in his tracks. The Main Attraction looking to get their titles back. They were the very first tag team champions here in Show Me State Wrestling, being dethroned by Hard Candy. And now another lockup and a headlock by Calvin Ulrich. Slammer throwing Calvin Ulrich to the rope and a nice shoulder slam. Slammer always on the offensive here. Another headlock to Calvin Ulrich. Calvin Ulrich throwing him off onto the rope. But, oh, a good shoulder. Continuing, a fine shoulder. Taking out Calvin Ulrich. Now James Warren in the ring. There was no tag. I guess a referee Jeff Lynn didn't see it. Burt Candy in there to stop James Moore in his tracks. Now the too sweet. And now a too sweet to the ref, but the ref, being a very completely neutral referee, which I love to see, not giving a too sweet, too slammer, and that's a hard thing to do, I'm telling you, folks. For as long as I've watched slammer in professional wrestling, you have to love the guy. He is a hard man not to love. Oh, and a kick to the midsection to slammer from the realest one, Calvin Allridge. But now the big scoop. Oh, an atomic drop onto Calvin Allridge by Slammer. And another one. Calvin Allridge thinking to himself, he might be now singing soprano. Scoop up, drop down, Slammer putting him in the middle of the ring. And now the elbow drop, going for the 1, 2. But only a 2 count. Calvin Allridge kicking out. Looks like James Moore was getting ready to get into the ring there. We always tell people to get into the ring with Show Me State Wrestling, but we definitely want you to go to one of the fine schools here in Missouri for professional wrestling. Double team action there. A double kick, and now Burt Candy covering Calvin Allridge. Burt Candy now just completely dominating, but now James Moore in the ring. Oh, a chop competition here at MACC. Oh, and another vicious chop, and the shirt comes off. Oh, James Moore now licking his hands. Smack, but nothing. Oh, and he's down. Burt Candy with that hard slap. Scooping up. Oh, wrestling action at its best. I really thought Slammer was about ready to give a too sweet to James Moore. Only a 1 count. As Burt Candy covers James Moore. Burt Candy, as you know, no stranger to being a champion. He is the gummy bear extraordinaire. He definitely knows what it is to be a champion, continuing to get those vicious chops. Main attraction here in some trouble if they think they're going to regain their championship. Burt Candy now just giving a sweet roll. Everybody loves the good sweet roll. Burt Candy just dominating, but James Moore now coming back. Looks like he might be pulling some of the hair. Taking out the back of the leg, maybe the knee there of Burt Candy. Oh, and another reversal. Just twisting that arm, trying to get a tag to Calvin Allridge. Burt Candy is a tough pill to swallow. Scooping up, and a nasty body slam to James Moore. Going easily to tag in the one, the only Slammer. Oh, what is this? Tag team action. A slam on the Slammer to James Moore. And now the cover 1 and 2. From my vantage point, it looked like the Slammer might have thought that was a little bit too easy of a pin. But when it comes to those championship titles, no fight is going to be easy. James Moore on the outside. Slammer now coming down to seek his prey. Oh, but fell into the realest one's boot. Calvin Allridge kicking Slammer straight in the face, while James Moore slams his face into that corner post and into the corner of the ring. And now Bert Candy's trying to come in, but a referee is saying there was no tag. Oh, the main attraction doing a quick high five tag there. Not necessarily legal, but getting our ref's attention to get that count. Now Calvin Allridge just throwing those big hands at Slammer. European uppercut. Able to give Calvin Allridge the time to do a little pose, to show a little muscle, and now just the big boot in the corner. Slammer now getting choked out, going down to the ground. Calvin Allridge picking up Slammer, but Slammer not one to give up a fight, continuing to punch. Calvin Allridge with the upper hand, just brutally beating Slammer. Cutting Slammer off from his corner of the ring, from his tag team partner. Now the tag team action there by James Moore and Calvin Allridge. Scooping up Slammer, slamming him into the middle of the ring. Calvin Allridge needs to be on it. Slammer is not one to give up. Only a 2 count. Another quick tag by the main attraction. But as I stopped to wet my whistle there, I heard the fans yelling, "Come on, Slammer!" Because scratch that, sorry. Because Moberly, Missouri does not want to see the main attraction regain these belts. And what is this? Oh, what in the world is this? Why is the Hoodbilly out here? We know that Slammer and the Hoodbilly and Slammer's friend has had some issues here. And now who's this coming out? Oh, that's Blair Dior. Bert Candy and Blair Dior have not been friends ever since Blair Dior attacked Bert Candy. Now, no, this cannot end this way. 1, 2. Oh, my goodness. The main attraction with the distraction from the Hoodbilly and Blair Dior. The main attraction now regain their championship.
Show me State Tag Champion. The main attraction.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Bert Candy's tag team partner is not even here at ringside. Him and the Hoodbilly went off. Blair Dior attacking Bert Candy, losing the championship belt. What is this?
We have a new match.
I can't believe this.
Cashing in.
If you remember, folks, in Fort Missouri, Talon won that triple threat match that gave him a title match. And it could be for any title that he wanted. And it looks like he is calling for those tag team championships. We are getting a rematch of the championship tournament for those belts tonight here in Macon, Missouri. The Thoroughbreds. And it's a match. The Thoroughbreds going after the main attraction. Oh! What a move! Talon Graves now getting James Moore into that full Nelson. They did it, folks! They did it! The Thoroughbreds are the new Show Me State Heavyweight Championship, cashing in their chance. The Talent Braves won in Fulton, Missouri. I am just excited and dumbfounded. I am everything. I'm every emotion there is. The Thoroughbreds are now the Show Me State Wrestling Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen new champions crowned here in Moberly, Missouri at Retro Combat. The Thoroughbreds are now the Show Me State Tag Team Champions.
Get in the ring with Show Me State Wrestling.
Show Me State Wrestling. Don't I got a treat for you? Because April 18th at Retro Combat, the baddest man in the game, Heavyweight Hendrixx, makes his debut. I don't just make my debut in a one-on-one match. I make it in a three-way dance. Oh yeah, I'm going to have one sucker in one corner, and that's going to be the Hoodbilly Calhoun. See, I know he's big, and I know he's bad, but he ain't the Diamond Heavyweight Hendrixx. And I'm going to show him that on April 18th. And then on the other corner, I got the Rocket, Luke Anthony. Oh yeah, I seen what he been doing. I seen that he been rising up. I seen that he been winning titles in the Midwest, going up, going up, going up, finna reach the stars, and then boom! The heavyweight is gonna bring him right down to earth at Retro Combat. Because he may be the Rocket, but he damn sure ain't the Diamond. And that's why it's Show Me States. I'ma show you who the baddest man in the game is. The Diamond Heavyweight Hendrixx.
April 18th, Retro Combat, the Rocket, Luke Anthony, will be making his return and his singles debut for Show Me State Wrestling and all the great fans at Show Me State Wrestling in Moberly. Now, I will be competing against the likes of Crowson D, Calhoun, and Marco Hendrixx. CDC, Mr. Hendrixx, I'm going to keep this short and sweet and simple for y'all. Your name's going to be added to a long list of people who stepped up and got knocked down by the Rocket, Luke Anthony, because I'm coming in with something to prove, with something to show, and to show that I am the best wrestler in all of Missouri. That when I step in those rings, that no one can compete with me. When I step in between those ropes, that there's no one on the level of the Rocket, Luke Anthony. So CDC, Mr. Hendrixx, how about you guys get ready to strap in and take off with the Rocket, Luke Anthony.
It is scheduled for... Your referee is Aaron.
Crowd loud, house packed, lights up, then it all goes black. Him chant one name.
Our first opponent is weighing in at 235 pounds from Kansas City, Missouri. He is the Diamond
The Diamond Heavyweight Marco Hendrixx coming all the way from Kansas City to make his name here in Show Me State Wrestling. Involved in this triple threat match. He will be going up against the one and only Luke Anthony and Crowson D. Calhoun.
He's a diamond in the ring. Walk out, robe heavy with the weight of the past. Every scar on his back says the doubt won't last. Mama in the front row, tears in the eyes. Cause the boy who had nothing got his name in the sky. Opponent talk tough, trying to get in his head. He just laughs, hears sirens, old nights, old dread. Thinks of cold dinners, rent due, locked doors. Then he lifts that man, clean up.
Our second challenger. He weighs 195 pounds. He hails from New Orleans, Louisiana. The Rocket, Luke Anthony.
Luke Anthony coming back to Show Me State Wrestling here in Moberly, Missouri. MACC, Moberly Area Community College. We have to see if this man has the love that he had when he first appeared in his debut match here in Show Me State Wrestling.
Our final competitor weighs in at a stout 300. He hails from the northernmost part of California in the outlaw state of Jefferson. He is the Hoodbilly Crowson D. Calhoun.
The Hoodbilly coming back. We just saw him interfere in a match with the tag team champions, and now Crowson trying to whip with that towel. You better watch out. Hopefully Aaron will grab his gold chain off of him because he likes to use that as a weapon. I'm telling you, fans, I found that gold chain after our last event. And that thing, I'm pretty sure, was just nothing but heavy metal lead. Painted gold, because I don't think Crowson can actually afford gold. Oh, but the Rocket Luke Anthony going straight after the Hoodbilly. But Marco going right after, making his name known. The Diamond Heavyweight out of KC. Luke Anthony, no stranger to the fans at Show Me State Wrestling. With the acrobatics like that. Drop kick to the Hoodbilly. Hoodbilly not wanting to touch those railings. Oh! Marco Hendrixx just stopping the Rocket in his tracks with that shoulder. And now the European uppercut. Sending Luke Anthony into the turnbuckle. Oh, and a gorilla press. But Luke Anthony getting the upper hand with a Hurricane Rana. Oh, look at that drop kick, and the Hoodbilly now in there. Just a double chop. I'm telling you, Erin, our referee, definitely has her hands cut out dealing with these three men in the ring. The Rocket, the Diamond Heavyweight, and the Hoodbilly. Only a 2 count there. on the Hoodbilly to Luke Anthony. And now Marco Hendrixx and Crowson D. Calhoun now exchanging blows in the middle of the ring while Luke Anthony tries to catch his breath on the outside. Continuing, who will win, the Hoodbilly or the Diamond Heavyweight? That clothesline takes them over the top rope, puts them onto the outside. Crowson D. Calhoun not exactly knowing where he's at right now. He's caused enough trouble here in Moberly, Missouri, costing Hard Candy their tag team championships. Now Marco going after the Hoodbilly while the Rocket gets onto the top rope, onto the outside. What a dive. Luke Anthony coming out on top. Our referee Aaron needs to definitely get this match back into the ring. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. But this match can only be won with a 1-2-3 in the middle of the ring. Luke Anthony now going to the top, but met there by Crowson D. Calhoun. Oh, and a nasty chop to the back of Luke Anthony. Now, Crowson D. Calhoun going after Marco Hendrixx. A chop to the chest of the Diamond Heavyweight. This Hoodbilly knows how to put damage on both of these competitors. And now, continuing to give those chops. And a power bomb right in the middle of the ring. But now Slammer's coming out to grab hold, to give some payback. And again, there's no DQs here in a triple threat match in Show Me State Wrestling. So it looks like the Hoodbilly and Slammer are going off. Hoodbilly trying to get some chairs in between them. Aaron trying to get some order back into this match. But in the middle of the ring there, we have Luke Anthony, the Rocket, and the Diamond Heavyweight. Still, well, I would say standing, but they're both down. Whoever gets up first has the advantage, and that is Luke Anthony. Oh, and a nasty blow by the Diamond Heavyweight. The Rocket returning. Now they're just exchanging blows. Whoa, what a kick straight to the face of Marco Hendrixx. Luke Anthony continuing to deliver those knees. A European uppercut. Oh, but Mark Anthony with a rake to the eyes. Oh, but that's a rocket for you. Marco Hendrixx thinking he got that German suplex, but Luke Anthony landing on his feet. So many names to remember, and a clothesline. Oh, another clothesline, trying to get the Diamond Heavyweight off of his feet. Oh, but Marco Hendrixx catching him. The Rocket getting that super kick. Marco down. Look at that high-flying action from the mat. Luke Anthony planning to go up, taking a book out of El Diablo's page. Oh! Fans! 1, 2, 3! Luke Anthony, the Rocket, all the way from New Orleans, coming out with a victory here in Retro Combat. Moberly, Missouri, you have seen the one, the only, the Rocket. And he is going home, back to Louisiana with a W under his belt.
winner, the Rocket, Luke Anthony.
It's been a year of nonstop grinding, studying, working out everything. And tonight it finally paid off. Tonight, no longer is it on main attractions. No longer is it on hard candy. Tonight, it is on Atlas's and Talon's shoulders. You don't get to just call us the Thoroughbreds. No. Tonight, and from now on, you can call us Champs!
Last month at the Wyatt Invitational, Joe Vinetti was screwed out of a championship match of his choosing. See, when I was pinned, I had grabbed the bottom rope, but that bimbo of a referee was not aware and she counted anyway. But that is fine, because the director of competition, Tez Wyatt, has contacted me personally, and he has granted me a championship match at Retro Combat. Next weekend, it is going to be Joe Vinetti versus Tobias Storm for the Frontier Championship.
Now it's time for our main event. Your referee is Trey Lind. It is for the Show Me State Wrestling Frontier Championship. And it is scheduled for the challenger, weighing in at 208 pounds, from St. Louis, Missouri, he is the Italian Muscle, Joe Vinetti.
Joe Vinetti coming back here to Show Me State Wrestling, and he's got his eye on that Frontier Championship held by the one, the only, Tobias Storm. Now, I'm telling you, folks, when you want main events here in Show Me State Wrestling or in any wrestling event, Joe Dianta, screw that up. Scratch that. We're going to help really good at editing because I just screwed up. Joe Vienna is definitely got his eyes set on that Frontier Championship, but Tobias Storm is not somebody to be messed with.
I've been running these streets, yeah, God is my witness.
Weighing in at 202 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, he is pound for pound the most strongest wrestler in the Midwest. He is also your Show Me State Frontier champion, Tobias Storm.
Tobias Storm defending that Frontier Championship that he won at the end of last year. Being a two-time Frontier champion, now going up against one of his toughest competitors ever. Fans, if I was a betting man, I'll be honest, I don't know who I'd bet on. Tobias Storm is your Frontier champion. But Joe Vienna definitely won that belt.
RP caps because of 6-letter action. Bury me in the land 6 feet.
Tobias Storm versus Joe Vinetti, coming from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm guessing the Hill in St. Louis. But Tobias Storm coming all the way from Detroit, Michigan. Tobias Storm. But Joey going straight to Tobias. But Tobias not letting up. Oh, and a double smack. Joe Vinetti definitely wanting to get his hands on some championship gold here in Show Me State Wrestling. Stopping Tobias with that heavy. Oh, but Tobias kind of tripping up Joey. Tobias just easily scooping up Joey Vinetti, slamming him down. Tobias now posing in the middle of the ring while Joey Vinetti regains his composure on the outside, and it looks like he might be yelling at some fans. Detroit Muscle versus Italian Pride. Tobias Storm just making it look easy, letting him down. Joey Vinetti probably a little tipsy, but it looks like Tobias might have got a bit of that too, but a nasty running clothesline taking out Joey Vinetti. Our referee, Trey Lynn, there with the 2 count. Tobias pumping up this crowd. Everywhere he goes, he can get the crowd engaged. But Joey Vinetti right on the attack. Tobias with the kick to the midsection. Oh, and a nasty drop. Joey Vinetti dropping Tobias on that top rope. Tobias trying to catch some air there. Trying to breathe. But now Joey Vinetti just continuing to choke out. I would definitely be trying to check the choking there. Looked like Joey Vinetti might have had a little bit there on the throat, whipping Tobias into the corner. And a running clothesline into the corner. Now a running elbow just going from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. Joey Vinetti definitely taking out Tobias Storm. Joey Vinetti now going for the cover. 1, 2, and looking on. Luke Anthony keeping a close eye on this match. whoever comes out of here, I bet Luke Anthony is going to have a conversation with the powers to be here at Show Me State Wrestling to see if he can get a chance at that Frontier Championship. Tobias Storm being whipped, trying to catch Joey, but Joey in the middle of the ring catches that clothesline. Looks like Luke Anthony cheering on Tobias. Maybe Luke Anthony wants a bit of Tobias. But Joey Vinetti there with that cheap shot. It's a legal move, but I definitely don't like it. That head to the chin drop. And now Joey Vinetti down. Tobias Storm down. Trey Lynn looking on. And now Tobias Storm grabbing Joey Vinetti, but Joey Vinetti not quitting the fight. Oh, ho, ho. That is an Italian work there. Tobias Storm laid out in the middle. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Tobias Storm kicking out. Again, looking on is Luke Anthony, the Rocket, all the way from New Orleans. Maybe he wants to take a shot at the Detroit Muscle or the Italian from St. Louis. Continuing to wear down Tobias Storm. Joey Vinetti continuing with that chokehold, that sleeper. But Tobias with those elbows to the midsection. Whipping Tobias into the rope. Tobias ducks down and a shoulder. Stopping Joey Vinetti in his tracks. Tobias scooping up Joey Vinetti. Tobias getting the fans riled up. The strongest man, pound for pound, here in Show Me State Wrestling, Tobias Storm. But Joey Vinetti, maybe the smartest or the sneakiest. Oh, Tobias with that roll-up punch. Feeling the power, rolling up. 1, 2. Again, I'm wondering why Luke Anthony is watching on. Sizing up the competition in the Frontier Championship division. Joey Vinetti dropping down, putting his head into the mouth and the chin. But now, Tobias Storm reversing. Scooping up Joey, just throwing him around like a rag doll. Getting him up. Scoop slam there. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it, folks. Tobias Storm holds on to that Frontier Championship as Luke Anthony watches on, clapping. Get in the ring with Show Me State Wrestling.